Have you ever felt it? That moment when someone doesn't just leave you, they destroy everything before they go. Not quietly, not kindly, but fast, sharp, brutal, like they lit a fire, watched it burn, and walked away without looking back. That's not just a breakup. That's something different. That's something darker. That's what people are now calling Banksying. It's cruel, it's calculated, and it's real. Let's talk about it. Not just what it is, but why it happens, and how you're supposed to heal when someone you loved burns it all down on purpose. Take a breath. Let's begin. Banksy, the street artist. You might have heard the name. In 2018, one of his paintings, Girl with Balloon, sold at auction. Moments after it was sold, the painting shredded itself. Right there, inside the frame. People gasped. He didn't just let go of his art. He destroyed it the second someone else owned it. And now, people are doing that in relationships. Emotionally, they destroy the love right before they leave. They don't fade away. They don't talk things through. They burn it down, fast, violently, on purpose. And they leave you in the wreckage, wondering what just happened. You see, Banksying is when someone knows the relationship is ending. But instead of ending it with honesty, they wreck it. They cheat. They lie. They pick fights. They say cruel things. They make sure it ends in pain, not peace. It's not an accident. It's a decision. Why would anyone do that? Why not just say, this isn't working? Why go nuclear? Sometimes it's guilt. They don't want to feel bad for leaving you, so they give you a reason to hate them. They say things they know will hurt, because then it doesn't feel like they're abandoning you. It feels like you're pushing them away. But it's fake. It's designed. It's a cover for their cowardice. Other times, it's about control. They don't want to deal with the what happened conversations, the tears, the confusion, the trying to fix things. So they make the end final, unforgivable. So there's no coming back. They want to be done. So they leave by slamming the door shut in your face. And sometimes it's revenge. They're angry, maybe hurt, maybe insecure. And instead of saying how they feel, they blow everything up. They want you to suffer. And they leave you there, alone, trying to understand a goodbye that never made sense. And that's what makes Banksying so cruel. It's not just the ending. It's how they make sure it ends in destruction. No closure, no kindness, just chaos. You're left asking yourself, was it ever real? How could they do this? Did I do something wrong? Did I miss the signs? And maybe the worst thought of all, was I not worth leaving gently? If this happened to you, let me say this clearly. You didn't deserve it. You didn't cause it. And it says more about them than it ever could about you. So, how do you heal from something like this? Where do you even begin? You start by calling it what it was. Not a mistake, not a miscommunication, not just how breakups are. This was deliberate destruction. Say it, name it, write it down, speak it out loud. This person ended things by causing pain. On purpose. I see it, I accept it, and I won't carry it anymore. Then, stop chasing answers. I know you want to know why. You want to understand how they could hurt you like that. But people who leave you in smoke don't explain their fire. They don't give you peace. They give you silence. So stop looking for answers in the ashes. You won't find them there. Reclaim what was real. Your love was real. Your effort was real. Don't let their final chapter rewrite the entire book. They might have ended things badly, but that doesn't mean it was all fake. You're allowed to hold the good memories and still let go of the person. Now, protect your space. Mute them, block them, clear the messages. Not out of bitterness, out of protection. Your healing matters more than their updates. You don't need to see their life move on. You need space for yours to begin again. Talk to someone. Please, don't carry this alone. Tell your story, even if it feels embarrassing, even if it doesn't make sense. Give your pain a place to go. Let someone remind you that you're not crazy, you're not weak, You're not alone. Forgive yourself. That's a big one. Maybe you stayed too long. Maybe you missed the red flags. Maybe you still love them, even after all of it. That doesn't make you foolish. It makes you human. You did your best with what you knew at the time. And that is enough. Now rebuild. Slowly, gently, one day at a time. Clear your space. Breathe. Move. Make a playlist that makes you feel safe again. Eat something. Go outside. Sleep. Repeat. No rush. Just life. Starting again. And one day, you'll look up and realize it doesn't hurt the same. You won't flinch at their name. You won't replay what happened. You'll have made peace without their permission. And that's your freedom. Being Banksy'd is one of the worst ways to be left. But it's also a filter. It shows you everything you don't want, everything you'll never tolerate again. It sharpens your instincts, and it teaches you that how someone leaves says everything about how they love you. So, if this is your story, let it become your strength. They tried to end it with fire, but fire doesn't just destroy. It also clears the way for something new, for something better, for someone who doesn't run from love, who doesn't burn it to escape. Take your time, feel the pain, but don't stay there forever. There's life on the other side of this. There's peace, there's joy. There's someone out there who ends things with kindness, if they ever end at all. And until you find that person, be that person to yourself. Thanks for being here with me today. Take care of your heart. You're not broken. You're just becoming someone who'll never settle for ashes again. And I'll see you in the next video.